Hey guys, Murphy's Laser here. I'm looking a little scruff. Probably be shaving tomorrow a little bit. I mean, trimming up and stuff. Anyways, really all I want to be talking about is kind of the format per se. I know there's a lot of format videos, people hating on the format, people loving the format. For whatever reason, people are hating on the format, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. I really like the format right now. It's really versatile. It's really cool. You can play whatever you want. This is when I love to play Yugi, is when you can play whatever you want. And that was a little British man pen. Anyway, basically, when this kind of format is around, it gives a lot of players who maybe can't afford real, expensive decks, or who want to try something else out that isn't super meta-y or whatever, a shot at doing that. And I think that's awesome. And I understand that there are a lot of pro players or people who consider themselves pro players who don't like that because it puts too much opposition in tournaments. And like, there are things called, there's the top tier decks, there's a tier 1, tier 2, whatever, and then there are rogue decks, and rogue decks beat those decks, but on maybe a particular one. Then normally the format will go rock, paper, scissors, and then the rogue decks will sneak in and beat one or two of those decks. And pro players don't like that. Pro players don't want to worry about the rogue deck. Basically, the way you play around that is you beat rogue decks, you play them, beat them, and then you can play rock, paper, scissors decks in the top, usually. But this format is so open and so undefined that every deck is a rogue deck, essentially. Like, there are, the big decks from prior formats, but everything's doing really well right now, and that's really awesome. I think that's super cool. It's very difficult for a player to build a concrete side deck, which I think just shows your skill even more. I think this is a very skill-based format. I think this format is great. Basically, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. But anyway, there are a couple cards that they come to mind right now, and formats like this allow for unusual card play, right? Because like, it's slower, it isn't crazy fast, it's not Teledad, it's not Infernity, X-Saber format, it's not Scapegoat format, whatever, DDT. It's an open format, thusly making it slightly slower because you don't know exactly what your opponent's going to play. There are decks, Yugiohs, 6-Ams, Windups especially. Windups is ridiculously fast. But there are other decks that are also slower. And like, this allows for play of cards that you normally wouldn't play, like Obelisk the Tormentor, the one that you can actually play. Beast King Barbaros, actually sacking 3 monsters for him. What's that guy? The Exceed, Shockmaster, giving up 4 dudes for Shockmaster. I mean, like, not just Evil Swords or not just Dino Rabbit are making Shockmaster. There's other decks that can make Shockmaster. Potentially, Gadgets can make Shockmaster if you play Double Summon, which I really like. Another card that I really like is Double Summon in random decks, and it's just like, I really like this format because of that. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna stay like this. I hope it stays like this for a good amount of time, at least till March. That would be great, if it stayed like that till March. I know there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with my opinion, and that's fine. That's your opinion, but this is my opinion, and I really like this format. This is a really cool format. I just don't understand why it gets so much hate. If you don't want to play during this format, go take a break. Just go take a break. It seems like a lot of people are taking a break right now because it's just kind of like a undefined thing, and they're like, I don't want any part of that. And that's cool, and that gives way to other players to come in, new players. This is kind of like, there's a saying that's like, basically, in order for something to grow, it has to be destroyed, essentially, or something like that. So the format has been destroyed. There is no format, but from the ashes of the format will come the phoenix of the format, basically, and the new format will form itself eventually. And people need to kind of consider that. And like, it's just time to play around a little bit and just have fun in the game that we all love so much. So basically, that's about it. So, I just want to talk about that for a little bit. Yeah, regionals coming up. Regionals are coming up real soon. And, I don't know when I'm going to, post this video. I'll probably post it on Friday. So, yeah. I'm really excited to do that. I will see whoever I see there. Don't be scared to come up and shake my hand. Whatever. yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm going with Galactic God and maybe a couple other people, but yeah, it's gonna be super cool. Hopefully, I don't scrub out real hard earlier on. Hopefully, I don't get matched up with Kenny either. That would be really stupid. I have bad luck with that. You know, getting matched up with my friends earlier on. Yeah, so basically, I'm just prepped for that, and it should be really fun. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to see when I put any videos, and thanks for watching.